Guten Abend, Berlin. Did I say that like a tourist? Okay, so let's try something I'm so much more comfortable with. This is also a shout out to all the South Africans in the room. Sanbonani, Ninjani. Alrighty, now that I've actually been able to say hello to you guys properly. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming through to our very first show in Berlin. You do not understand how excited we all are to be here. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Word and Sound started about 6 years ago when we looked around and realized that there are actually no more performance spaces after the World Cup came and left. Everything kind of artsy kind of left with it, you know, and in Newtown, which is supposed to be our arts precinct, we looked around, Afrokan was trying to get back onto stage again, and there was really nothing for him to get onto. So we figured if there are no spaces that exist, then we should create our own. And here we are, 6 years later, having done about 60 monthly shows. We've given a platform to hundreds of young people in South Africa, hosted about 40 international poets. We've hosted 5 international youth poetry festivals. And now our very first international project, DExZA. So shout out to Isabel and to Olad, who are part of No Boundaries, for inviting us to be part of this program. So we got an email saying, would you guys be interested in hosting some German artists, putting them in a room with some South African artists and seeing what happens? And we were like, okay, well, let's see, you know, what could possibly go wrong, right? Last year, we then hosted the German artists that you've seen in Johannesburg and ran a couple of shows. So I'll be telling you a bit about that throughout the night, just so that I don't finish all my speaking right now. And we've had quite a bit of speaking, so I think we can go through to our very first artist. So we're really happy to have Dalibor joining us today. He's just finished rocking a 10-day poetry festival in Mexico. So he's fresh, he's got all of his poems and everything ready to amaze us. So please give it up for Dalibor.
Gracias, muchas gracias. Hola. Oh, somebody answered. Yeah. Sí, claro. It was so great, Mexico City. Yeah. Came back and thought, how quiet. You know, everything's so quiet around here. I mean, I was in the city and I thought it's quiet, you know. Yeah. So I'm going to start. I'm going to do 2 poems and yeah. The first one is called, wenn ich Deutsch rede, dann bemerkt man meinen deutschen Akzent gar nicht so sehr. When I speak, wenn ich spreche, is it weak? Ist es Schwäche? Not to mention all the things, auszulassen all die Dinge that keep forcing me to think, die mir Gedanken auferzwingen, that a language protects all her babies, dass eine Sprache ihre Kinder schützt. And therefore translating poems is crazy. Also sind Lyrik-Übersetzungen verrückt. When you read them, akochitam, wenn es raus muss. With a rhythm, imamritam, mit nem Rhythmus. With some help of a rhyme, akorimi pomage, mit der Hilfe von Reimen, there's a big chance to shine. Und da može da se kaže, ist es möglich zu zeigen, even if the words you don't know them. Čak sa riječima nisu ti jasne, auch mit Wörtern, du kennst sie nicht. You still understand the poem. Ipak razumiješ pjesme, verstehst du dieses Gedicht. Je suis heureux, because now você está em meu coração. Irgendwann sind wir Kaubaca y Dida, juntos hasta el final de la vida. Yeah. Thank you. The next one is the second part. Like I said in the talk, I like big arcs, you know. But hey, I don't care. This is the second part of my finger trilogy, but you don't have to see. It's not. You don't need to see the first part in order to understand the second part. Like I said, I'm fully jet lagged. You know, today I woke up and I cleaned my house, and then after 3 hours I fall asleep like on the floor, you know, like, whoa, action, 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 and then comatose, 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 woke up, action, action, action again. And so my brain's not functioning the way it's supposed to be, but it's kind of fun, actually. It's like, you know, being drugged without actually taking drugs. So yeah, fly around the world and come back, hopefully. Second part, and it's called, it's about outdated data mediums, veraltete Medien, and it's called Halt meine Hand oder Halt meine Hand! Je nachdem, ob man sich auf einem Strand nett entlang geht oder ein Schrankbrett entlang sägt. Voll gut wieder in Deutschland zu performen, ey. Voll gut. Ja. Schere besiegt Papier, das heißt Poet unterliegt Barbier. Sein offenes Werkzeug zum Zeichen des Sieges, entfernt von der Armut, lächelt Elite. Vielleicht gibt es eine Verbindung für beide, dann wäre es ein Dreieck und hätte eine Fläche, die man berechnet und dann dementsprechend in die gerechten Teile zerschneidet, zu kleinen konzentrischen Kreisen. Wie feines Konfetti zum Schmeißen. Am nächsten Morgen wird alles gekehrt, zum Müll, Entsorgung in Säcke gesperrt und der Alltag kommt wieder in Gang. Übern Asphalt sieht man den Mann, wie er rennt zum Bus, er bremst zum Schluss vor verschlossenen Türen und schimpft. Wortgeschosse ganz übel und schlimm. Ich sehe das von Weitem, verstehe die Verzweiflung und drehe mir einstweilen eine Zigarette, bin kurz vor der Zieladresse und prüfe, ob die Kassette noch in meiner Hosentasche steckt. Check. Zu Hause, da dachte ich noch an einen Brief auf Papier, aber es lief nicht und schier aus dem Nichts, da entschied ich mich für eine Schere aus Fingern. Sie näherte sich in meinem Zimmer einem Gerät, das man englisch auch Tape Deck bezeichnet, und drückte Play, Rec gleichzeitig. Die ersten Aufnahmen waren mir zu uncool, musste oft zurückspulen und neu beginnen. Es lag an meiner Stimme. Sie klangen unwahrscheinlich unbeteiligt, so als wären Worte Algorithmen. Daher nahm ich Beats, also Rhythmen, zu Hilfe. Sie lockern die Schranken, eröffnen Gedanken, zu denen man sonst vielleicht nicht hingelangte. Sie dringen nach innen zu leiseren Stimmen und schaffen es, diese zum Klingen zu bringen. Du bist in diesem Leben erwiesen, maßen das, was ich suche und hoffe, die fiesen Worte verziehen zu bekommen, das fänd ich super gut. Natürlich weiß ich, das ist nicht leicht ist, aber bitte gib mir eine Chance, nur eine letzte. Wir sind vielleicht wie nur so, zum Beispiel so verwoben wie diese Beats und Sätze. Darum lass mich erklären, warum fällt's mir so schwer, dir ins Gesicht zu sagen, wie sehr ich dich mag. Das hängt knurrt mit mir selbst zusammen kannst nix dat führst ist meinst standst wert mich gesehrt starkst gefährt suchens besser das wird's gesehrt hartst geführt mich deshalb gib mir etwas Zeit nur für mich allein, nur damit du weißt, ich bin dein für immer. Aber gerade brauche ich nur meine Couch, und dann kann ich abtauchen im Zimmer. Darum nehme ich diese Kassette hier auf, mit was mir im Kopf steckt. Ich glaube, ich drücke jetzt Stopp, Eject. Vor ihrem Briefkasten hielt ich noch inne, schob danach diese Kassette nach innen, hab danach nie mehr etwas gehört von ihr, hatte schon zu viel vorher zerstört. Eine Zweisamkeit, es liegt auf der Hand, wird von einem zu Stein gewordenen Herz besiegt irgendwann. Vielen Dank. Ja. Viel Spaß bei DExZA.
Alrighty, so thank you, Dalibor. Our next guy who's coming up is someone you heard from a bit earlier on, the founder and the CEO of Word and Sound, so this is some serious business, so we need to welcome him proper. So I'm going to bring something that we do from back home. Now, I was told the German audience is a lot quieter than the SA audience, and you guys might not play along, and then it'll be very awkward. So I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen and that you guys are going to play along. So please, do you guys promise to play along? Okay. So what is going to happen is I'm going to start with a very slow clap. It's going to speed up, and then you guys are going to join in, of course, you know, and just go wild. Start making noise, those who can do the flute and the whistle and any kind of way of making noise, as long as we don't tear anything down or anything. You do that for as long as we can sustain it, and that's when Afura Khan will come on stage, only when he feels like the stage is warm enough. Is that good for you, CEO? Okay, cool stuff. So if you really want to see this guy perform, which you really do want to see him perform, then you're going to follow and like play along with me and not make me feel awkward. Okay? Cool stuff.
Good evening. That was strange. Thanks. Berlin, how you doing? Whoo, it's my first time here. I'm a virgin in the city. Sure. So I'm gonna do like maybe 3 poems. Just try to give you an idea of how I write. You know, I write summer poems, I think. It's mostly fiction because it happens in my head. So I'm going to try to do some poems. I want to do a piece of fiction. And then maybe, yeah, let's see how it goes. I've got 10 minutes. So the world teaches you to stop dreaming, you know. As a child, you think of everything, you lose yourself, and then you grow up, they're like, no, that's not real. So we grow up, which is a bad thing. Dream, because we are a music people who dance and sing their dead into the earth. Dream, because we believe that words carry spirits into the afterlife. Dream, because we are a magical race of craft and art. We spark evolution in breath. And though history's twisted, rumor has it that we were here first. So dream. Dream your world into hand. Put fate on the tip of a thought and stand as giants. Write songs of freedom, but first find liberation in self. And speak. Speak until ears hurt. And while in verse, speak truth of birth, that the self-slavery must stop. And if it's chaos that we create, then let the world hear us. Let the world believe us, that we are more than just dreamers, but builders of man and life. And it only takes a word to free us. It takes love to feed us. We are the vocal pillars, the blood vessels of strife, the sharpened edge of a knife, falling stars earthbound, trying to make sense of this life. And I was born black, handsome, and genius, with an arrogant swagger, talented as the whole world, but still trying to find a home in a poem. So my country is one big gold mine, right? And that's why the British have been there for so long. The sad part about mining is that the people who actually go into the ground and dig up the gold and the platinum and stuff never really, get the rewards of that. And in my country, in South Africa, the mining sector, these men and women who are taken from their homes and brought to the city to work, underground, they start making their own music. It's called Gambu dance, so it's almost like rhythmic chanting as you work to propel you, to keep you motivated. So with this poem, I'm trying to sort of explore the relationship between music and mining. So Jay-Z gets on stage with a gold diamond chain, or with a diamond chain, and it's a sign of success, for a black person. But at what cost? Because the person who dug it out is, so that paradox. It's called Black Rock. And I'd like to invite El Congo on trumpet. We first tried doing this piece together. We first did this poem together in Joburg. It went pretty well. Let's hope it goes well. Oh, and also there was a recent incident about 3 years ago, where 36 miners were shot and killed in South Africa for protesting for a living wage, which is like 12,500 rand, which is like 5,000, you get 200 euro, 400 euro. So they were fighting for about 400 euro, and 36 of them were killed and murdered by the police. So this poem is, funny enough, I wrote it 10 years ago, and then the incident happened. It was weird. Rumor has it that the roots of rock as we know it score whispers of truth, leaves human records unspun in the form of ambition-propelled note streams. Rumor has it that we, compositions of clay, who speak sandstorms in the dialect of rock, carry score sheets of wealth as patterns of skin tone. Can you dig? Because we can dig. We have dug rock and played its tragedy on the world stage around necks of legends. Between rock breaks, bass kicks, and hi-hats, we have given life and limb, improvised the art of digging rock, and now stand with a fist full of sound as descendants of soil. Soil. Can you rock? Because we can rock. We have danced bullets and rocked oppression out of fashion, tattooed rock on the tongue of memory, and now the world sings our names. But who are we? We are the underminers, and undermines, we are undermined. Migrant roadies who beat rock. We beat rock. We beat rock with the gumboot beatbox. We let the beat rock. And through unplugged volumes of dirt, rough jewels bear their rock-crushed backs in pursuit of their destiny to shine, while mine is a legacy of blood, a chorus beneath the earth, instruments of greed. We dig the riches of rock, yet sing hunger to the night. My royalty was life, unspoken it hurts, buried in a verse, the irony of words on how you still fish the earth. And while they rhyme about platinum and gold, music is the canvas, and we paint secrets untold. And when the album is done, and Black Label satisfies a black labor thirst, we play a new rhythm. Backstage, while they toast statues of our labor, we play a new rhythm. We let the beat rock. It was the police said the Union. It was the Union said London mining. Nothing said the dead miners. And when the album is done and Black Label satisfies a Black labor thirst, we play a new rhythm. Backstage, while they tow statues of our labor, we play a new rhythm. We let the beat rock. Thank you. Okay, before I do the last poem, can I do a love poem? I haven't done a love poem in like years, you know. Doesn't mean I'm not in love though. You know. Work gets in the way. So don't ever go to art galleries, because that's where you get your heart broken. At the verge of insanity, I stand. My head I have detached, displayed, and viewed from all angles, but still pose confused in the gallery of love. The art in we, still fresh with the fragrance of hands, sculptures with feelings. I have honored your mastery and have hung portraits on the walls of memory. An exhibition the color of peacocks, fine strokes of passion, a splash of nerve, a mahogany frame of trust, and not words in the prime of talent could paint the spectrum of we. And we are artists, sketching life unclothed, unperfected needles, but still we scribe. We are a beautiful concept, but we can never work out because your heart's gallery only has space for one artist. Thank you. This last poem is for MCs. Who's an MC in here? Rappers, MCs. There's CJ. Who is hip-hop illiterate? Okay, so do we know what a cipher is? So when people like CJ with big hair and nose rings get into a little circle in a corner somewhere and one guy does a beatbox like Dalibor does and the other one improvises some rhymes, that's a cipher, you know? Usually happens in street corners. So this is not a poem, it's a piece of fiction, it's short fiction called cipher. But this cipher happens with God. So you can imagine the stakes, you know? You can't just cipher with God because God is like God. But then, so I bring in, you know, Greek mythology and Bible characters. And so it's almost like Marvel versus DC Comics, you know? But like, what would happen if I was in a cipher with God, you know? And what would he say? What would I say? And what would all these characters say? So you need to stay with me because I'm going to introduce these characters as we go along and what they do, and the cipher gets crazy. And someone dies in the end. Okay. I stood in a cipher with God. I stood in a cipher with God, and all he seemed to speak about was rotating planets and stars. I stood in a cipher with God, and all he seemed to speak about was separating light from the dark, barbecues on the sun, and leaving a burning candle on the moon. Thor was his beatbox, and Moses was keeping score on 2 four-cornered stones. His accomplice was a 4-headed shadow which seemed to bump its head in every direction, while the spying Ra listened from a distance in anticipation. God started talking about me. And I thought he was dissing, but actually he was explaining the philosophy behind me. Because God is a wizard, and I'm his magical bag of tricks. And all he needs to do is think and I spit. All he needs to do is think and I spit. And we don't need blunt to reach the highest ultimate level of thought. Because we smoke life, rolled up in papyrus leaves, blow out smoke rings, and let them hang around certain planets. But Thor changed the beat. Thor changed the beat and 21 angels joined in. We opened up the cipher so the rest of hell could move in. Flames sparked the cipher from this fiery creature claiming that he was a battle cat. He started dissing. God ignored him. I asked why. He said, nah, I'll let Gabriel handle that. God called me the first son of man and kept on repeating that the Armageddon is only a punchline away. The Armageddon is only a punchline away, but how could it be? He had promised me that we would cipher into eternity. But deciding that he was out of my league, God brought Moses in to battle me. And I was like, shit. Here's a quick background on Moses, right? Moses is from the old school and is known to battle only with 10 lines, but could simultaneously project his voice to transmit through 10 mics, 10 times. That's 10 lives, 10 MCs embarrassed and taken out at the same time. The cipher was getting hot, so I had to battle back. So looking at Moses, I was like, yo, hold up. You're not an MC. Even if I was the Red Sea and you were a staff, you still couldn't split me. Don't even look at me. You need to live another century to be raw enough to battle me. And I'm the prodigal son from the crowd you misled. And I'm back to make you swallow every word you ever said. Even on Noah's Ark, you wouldn't survive regardless. I make you write Afurakan as the 11th commandment. The beat stopped because Thor had swallowed his electrical tongue. And all corners of the universe seemed to fold in. Too dumbstruck to react, I watched Moses collapse face flat as the 21 angels hung their heads in shame. And I fell on my knees at God's feet, and I was like, our Father, please forgive me, for I've killed one of your sons. Please forgive me, for I've killed one of me. My tongue was then imprisoned for 21 reincarnations, and only then can I cipher with God again. Thank you.
So I'll be the very first one. I'll be the very first one to admit that word and sound is kind of strange because we're led by a guy who thinks he can cipher with God. But it's all right. We're kind of doing all right. So one thing we really like doing, which is actually brought up in the session over there, is a lot of people want to come through to the shows, but they can't quite make it, and then we make them feel extra jealous and extra like FOMO by tweeting a lot about it. So please do feel free to tweet about the show. Tell us what you think of the artists that you've seen. If you think they suck, if you think he actually lost that cipher with God, feel free. Do tell us. So it's at Word and Sound. It's at No Boundaries, and then this is the hashtag. So it's DExZA, which is DExZA. Please do feel free, tweet. Make your friends feel really jealous for not making it, and then maybe they'll join us for the rest of this week's program. So when we were, November last year, when we were hosting the German artists, this next performer had everyone talking for days afterwards, trying to figure out what like the meaning of the poetry was. So Mara Genschel, who is our next poet, performs in all German, which made all the South Africans go, huh? But it was really, really interesting. There was a point where she taped a book to the stage, and that's been the conversation about like the deeper meaning of that. So maybe Mara can come and tell us all about that so we can tweet it and tell the guys in South Africa what it's about. But please do give it up for Mara Genschel, who's up next.
Im Deutschen ist generell der E-Laut. Ich erinnere daran, ich habe ähnliche Laute zusammengefasst. Im Normalfall der bei weitem häufigste, so auch hier, aber mit Unterschieden. Goethe, E, 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 E. E, 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 E. Nietzsche. E. E, 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 E. E, 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 E. Genschel. E, 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 E. Das ist auffällig in klanglicher Hinsicht. Das E als mittlerer Vokal sowohl in Frequenz, Tonhöhe als auch Position ist weniger klangvoll als das hohe und vordere I. Und die tiefen und vorderen U und O sowie das mittlere hintere A, I, U und A als die Ecken der Vokaldreiecks. Der Klang wird verstärkt bei den einen und abgeschwächt beim E, weiterhin durch die Tendenz der gesprochenen Gegenwartssprache, viele E schwach oder gar nicht zu sprechen, zu verschlucken oder zu vernuscheln. Wenn das E signifikant seltener ist, bei Genschel halb so häufig wie bei Goethe, wird das Gedicht klangvoller, während viele E es klanglich in Richtung Prosa ziehen. Das E dominiert in den Suffixen, Ableitungssilben und auch vielen Präfixen und dem Artikel der, während in den toten Stammsilben der Anteil der klangvolleren Vokale höher ist. Das ist generell so in der Sprache der Gegenwart, aber offensichtlich greifen Nietzsche und noch wesentlich radikaler Genschel in die Normverteilung ein und reduzieren so die schwachen Laute zusätzlich. In Goethes Gedicht gibt es viele Artikel, der, dem, den, des, Verben im Infinitiv und weitere Wortformen mit zusätzlichem E. Bei Nietzsche sind die schon weitgehend zurückgedrängt und bei Genschel noch weiter. Von den Artikeln findet sich je nur ein einziges den, der, Elidierung, es, ich suche, spielen, trinken, Form wie itzt und viele mehr wirken dabei mit, den Vokalismus des Gedichts zum Blühen zu bringen. Die anderen Vokale im Vergleich. Goethe. A, 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 A. A, 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 A. Nietzsche. A, A, A. A, 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 Genschel, A, 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 A. Goethe. Nietzsche. Genschel. Jetzt kommt O. Goethe. O, 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 O. Nietzsche. O, 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 O. Genschel. O, 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 O. Goethe. O, 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 O. Nietzsche. O, 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 O. Genschel. O, 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 O. 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 Fazit. Bei allen untersuchten Vokalen gleiche Reihenfolge, Reduktion des schwachen E und Aufwertung des klangvolleren Vokalen, wachsend von Goethe über Nietzsche zu Genschel. Das I kommt bei Genschel fast genauso häufig wie die Gesamtheit der E-Laute vor. Der Abstand zu Goethe ist bei den Eckvokalen A 9 versus 14 und U 5 versus 12 besonders hoch. Das kann kein Zufall sein. Nietzsche musikalisiert die Sprache und Genschel geht etliche Schritte weiter. Danke.
So there's this thing back home. If you whisper or if you change the language, it kind of means you wanted to say something about us that you didn't want us to hear. So I'm going to really hope that Mara didn't say anything terrible about the South African artists, because there was a lot of laughing, and it would be really suck if I came up on stage and was like, oh, wasn't that really amazing? But yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to trust that it's all love, right? Fantastic. Cool stuff. So the next poet up is not a princess poet. She's not a poetess. She's actually the queen of word and sound right now. She is our reigning slam champion. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Queen Vuyelwa Maluleke.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Kagaz. Okay, I'm short, so, let me just... And also, I don't have my shoes on, like, I don't perform with shoes, like, but if my mother asks, I was decent, I did the right thing in Berlin, I wore my shoes. So the next poem is called Your Sister is Going to Europe, and it really was written when my niece was going to Europe. And there's this double identity that exists in South Africa when you're black, aspirational, middle class. You speak like this, but you live in the township, in the ghetto. You have this education that your parents have worked hard for, and you're still trying to fight yourself out of what could be poverty, because you're one paycheck away from being really poor. And so Your Sister's Going to Europe was written for that, and then Dalibor joined me with a collaboration, and he translated it into his own body as his own story, because he lives here, right? So we're going to do that collaboration. Can you please come join me, Dalibor? Are you okay to hold? Do we have another microphone here? What color is it?
It's green.
Well, the one he's holding in his hand is green. This mic is falling. It's trying to sabotage my life, but let's get it.
Yeah.
Your sister is going to Europe.
Du sagst ihr, du verlässt Europa.
Your grandmother wants to know if they speak English there.
Deine Großmutter möchte wissen, ob man dich dort versteht.
She means, will they hear you ask for help?
Sie fragt sich, ob du da sicher aufgehoben bist.
When she says English, she is a third language.
Während sie das sagt, ist sie zu einem Drittel beruhigt.
Her they takes its breath, and no sooner it is an airplane broken in half mid-flight.
Aber im selben Atemzug sieht sie das Flugzeug, das mitten im Flug in zwei Hälften bricht.
Who will guide it now?
Wird alles gut gehen, oder?
A day reports in its place.
Sie sah eine Reportage über das Land.
Do they speak English there?
Du, die spicken sich auf dort.
You hurt her when you mutter back.
Derselbe stechende Schmerz ist in Großmutters Rücken.
You pour Europe into her ears.
Du willst ein paar Oropax in deinen Ohren.
But she is proud that it is you causing her pain.
Aber sie ist stolz auf ihre kursierenden Wehwehchen.
Her face says, come see my daughter speak.
Ihr Gesicht sagt, bevor ich eine Tote bin,
come see how she makes me deaf.
Komm und sieh mich an, es macht mich lebendig.
Come and see how black girls can disappear.
Komm und sieh meine Schwarzmalereien an, bis ich sie verliere.
We will need a translator to say goodbye.
Wir werden eine Überwindung brauchen, um Lebwohl zu sagen.
But she is going to Europe.
Denn du verlässt Europa.
It must be a grand place.
Und sie nimmt ihre letzte Puste.
Because I don't know anyone there.
Aber darin ist keine Antwort mehr.
Thank you. There we go. It's working out. Okay, the next poem is called 16 Scenes for Compassion, and I really started with 16. I was supposed to write this poem that was really amazing and, you know, really inspirational, but that's not real life. And so this is what I came up with, right? Sound people, are we ready? Visual people, are we ready? 16 Scenes for Compassion. One. One. Your heart is making the face that war makes when the children are dead and their toy trains and ribbons are limping in the sand. When the fence has doubled over to refuse the second bomb. When the air around you has blood in it and the birds whistle to your scream. 2. Your chest is kneeling to catch a love who is returned to you in a flag. Mouth stuffed with death. 3. You have walking away legs, but we sit on them for love. 4. You are burning in your bedroom on top of your bed. You are picking your teeth off your chest to sing a black hymn, to sing with your front teeth only. Make me dust so the wind will eat me and spit me over the sea. I am ugly and I want to disappear into something beautiful. 5. Your mother's necklace asks, how does your neck carry the feet on your face? 6. The bow of eyes ask where you bought the hair. Ask, how much blood is swaying the curls like that? 7. All the holes in your body are big enough to pass a candle to everyone who has died without you. But they cannot kill you without killing themselves. They do not kill themselves. 8. You move in the sun like a museum, like your father. No one comes to sing for how you crack without falling. 9. You are beautiful. You can die without screaming. Are the people you love beautiful like this? 10. In some poems, you are walking inside a knife. You open your heart inside your eyes, inside the mouths between your fingers. Pass it to him and then her. This is what it must mean to be a nomad, to own only your breath. 11. In some poems, you are making the sounds of someone already dead. You are the name of a dead man. 12. When they ask you how you are, you sever the lie with quick breaths. You are eating your mouth with, oh, I'm good, I'm fine. You're looking away when you say it, a flickering lampshade. 13. You have called your pain something less suspicious. You have called it tired. 14. At night, you are wringing your eyes. You are cutting bony rivers into your bed. 15. The moon is watching you eat your scars, eat the tire swing inside your chest, eat the girl around your stomach and thighs, eat the love who wants another love whose neck you cannot sell for yours. 16. In the bathroom, the walls want to sway you. The door wants to kiss you on the forehead. The taps open their hands to wash off yesterday and today. Everything wants to sing to you. Your happiness is concerned. It wants to wash you for a new dress or pants, wants to lay your body on the grass over the sun, wants to hear you sing, wants you to make the sound that blood makes on chains spat off the arm of a whip. It can still sing. It is saying, you cannot kill me. I am alive on everything. This world, it wants you alive on everything. This is called The Words They Make for Us. And here it goes. They will call you a woman from inside a whiskey glass, from inside your Aunt Mabel, who will tell you that real love is letting your men start fires they don't intend to put out. She says, don't you want to be the movie you watch behind your hands, but don't walk away from before the end because, baby, don't you want to say you lived? She knows. She is wearing long sleeves in summer. She is drinking at 10 a.m. She is the lie. They will say you are a woman when you sit at the table, say nothing, keep him full. His hands are buckets with the bottoms removed. And when his love lifts you into them, you will not realize loving him will hurt you a long time. You will bow your tongue into your throat to make room for his words. And on the day this love tells you he wants a woman with fewer nails in her palms, that your fingers are hard to reach, and that you injure him, you will say, I'm sorry. Listen. When you make yourself the boat and the shore, when you make yourself what they will not because they cannot find the nails and the cross for you, but because while you were breaking your face to swallow their dead things, they never saw you necessary to kneel in salt for, to scatter bones and be the earth wherever you make home. And when you call to say, this is not fair, he will not answer. He will say you are a woman when you do not smack his hands when he reaches for you in the dark. He will only reach for you in the dark. He will only say a name when the sun is behind the moon. Honey, he will not say a name to a flower. But if you leave first, you'll stop the storms in your throat, and your voice will grow back. All right. This is the last one. This is the last one, right? Before like Kagaza comes and says, hey, get off the stage. This is called Black Woman Plotting. And Black Woman Plotting was inspired by the hype. Don't believe the hype. Black Woman Plotting was inspired by The Book of Night Woman by Marlon James. It was an amazing read. You should pick it up. The world seemed to think that black woman looks more beautiful screaming. You ever hear a rose scream? It sounds like a closed fist eating thorns. I guess it makes looking away hard, but I'm mad that mouths do not die like fists, because in your mouths, black woman is a door. And the door can never say, today, I am tired of being touched or looked at. No one gives the door a name. The door can scream and still be dead. But black woman is not a dead woman. Black woman is not a potion. She is not for your dishes or your body. You ever tried to bottle flesh till it's so vexed it smells like you're sleeping next to an open grave? That's a black woman. Black woman is not arranging her long and hard, her crossword face for you to take photographs of and pin up as Africa, a 6-letter word for poor. Black woman is not starving. She is eating whatever she wants. She is eating the couch and the table and the walls. She is loud and taking up as much room as she wants, because black woman is not a broom no more or a closet. She is not passed out on the floor playing hard to get. Honey, a black woman next to a white woman is not a purse. Black woman could eat you without moving her mouth, could keep that secret till she burp you. Black woman got into your mother the same way you become hers. The first time her throat blew with crying. The first time she picked up something she want and couldn't have. All the times she walk into a room and it feels like everyone wants to make her the log for their fire. So yes, black woman will fight and black woman will cuss, will close her fist and let her knuckles spit in your face, because black woman is not a bridge no more. She is not broken for you to fix. Look at her. She is sitting for a moment to count her feet and laugh. And every time that sound eats her throat, black woman is plotting about how to love herself. Thank you.
So that certainly was no poetess, no princess poet. That was a queen right there. Thank you. Thank you very much. At T.L. Coles? Who's at T.L. Coles? Alrighty, alright. And is Claudia the one next to you? All right, fantastic. Newa Kumalo? Fantastic. Your friends are already really jealous because you guys have been tweeting. Thank you very much for that. So guys, be great. Be like them. Tweet at hashtag DExZA. Tell your friends all about this really, really great show because they can still catch, I think we've got 3 more shows, but Olad will come and do all the official stuff and tell you all about it. What I'm here to do, okay, Miss the CEO, guys, so this is a very serious service, public service announcement. There are books and T-shirts backstage. Not backstage, I lie so much. I'm so sorry. Please don't fire me. All right, cool stuff. So there's stuff on sale. The next time I come on, I'll have so much more information than just calling it stuff. So I'm gonna call up T-shirts and books and CDs. It's amazing, guys. You really should. At the end of the show, go check it out. But the next performer who's on, so I must say thank you very much to DExZA Project. As Word and Sound, we work a lot with slam poets and sort of like the performance poetry side of things. And with projects like DExZA, we're then able to interact with published authors and writers who we wouldn't necessarily have interacted with at our shows. So thank you very much, Ola and Isabel, for this. We got to meet up with Charl, who really is just an amazing writer who's published. He's got books. Are you selling books today, Charl? Not that he knows of. Okay, that could change from the next announcement. But please do welcome Charl Pierre Naude to stage.
That's the problem with princess poets. They don't know how to adjust the microphone. Not you. I'm the princess poet. I'm joking. Two thieves. That was the day I lost everything that was mine. Cleaned out, ransacked, completely unexpected. By 2 strangers, a young woman and a little child. There was a warning out on this latest tactic. They use innocence, then ambush you from behind. I heard the soft, shy knocks at my door, like a visitation from the other side. Testing, of course, if somebody is home. I waited for the crowbars, a bread knife in my hand, until the laughter left. The crystal sacrament in a flutter, like 2 pigeons from a silk bag. But I remained prepared. I still don't understand. I heeded the warning. I knew they would return. But none of this saved me from the terrible deception. I opened the door, the knife behind my back. They'd almost given up hope, the woman said. Her daughter would like a leaf from my tree because it's silver. I looked right past them for the danger lurking behind, the reason for this decoy. They were poor, but crowned with smiles. Ask God for a leaf, it's his tree, I said grumpily. A man wanted to shoot us, the child said, proudly, oblivious to the fact that then she would be dead. I watched them walk away, cloaked in their music. Mother and daughter, with their miracle, their little leaf. Nobody attacked me. Nothing else happened. They robbed me blind, those two thieves. Thanks. Just give me a moment. This is a very old book that I wrote years ago, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to reconnect with this poet. Nature and the Revolution. That week, several sightings of flying saucers were reported, and auroras of the invisible universe. I was in my car and passed an unusual religious ritual while rain poured down on a fractured dusk. The men wore veils, except the two initiates. A small choir of women enraptured on the roadside. I'd never seen this sect, a mixture of Africa and the West. The veiled men urgently egged on the novices who were sweating and crying to walk faster to the altar and the new life awaiting them. Blinded by fervor, they shuffled like ducks into the veld and fell to their knees, praying out loud. 2 shots rang out. I'd witnessed a car being hijacked and summary execution. How was I to know? There is hardly a road going anywhere that does not also lead in the opposite direction. Maybe it's something to do with perception. Some believe flying saucers are visions of the future or of an advanced civilization that perished in the past. Take that story of the 2 brides, for instance. There's the slow bride, whose single gesture can take 3 generations. Her dress doesn't flutter, its frills are embossed in the pressed ceiling above me. And the fast bride, unwrapped on the spot, wet before the ceremony's over, she has a long bridal train, white, and humbly calls herself sneeze paper. Maybe things are determined by how we view time. And if you think I was a bad witness, just remember circumcision or sacrificial virgins, the quick hand and the slow hand of God. Yes, I might have been more useful to the inquiry. Yes, I'm glad still to be among the living. But idling past in my car in a time of apparitions, on the right side of the road, on the good side of the line, they didn't see me. I was the one who didn't exist yet. I'm going to read one more poem because we have to move on, but I'm going to read it in English and Afrikaans. Afrikaans is the language that all these poems were written in first. So Afrikaans is a language constructed of 16th century Nether-Dutch dialects that came to South Africa and mingled with other languages there. And I'll read the English first that I translated today. Paraphrase. And there's a quote at the top of the poet Miroslav Holub. Lipo was glass, Kant was glass. God is a speech made at a glass lectern on a stage of glass on a glass day, read from a glass book on a surface of glass, on a glass floor, under a glass roof. The loudspeakers being glass, the words glass too. The references, the stuffing, the omissions, all glass. Above all, the omissions. The gaps, the cracks, all glass. How breakable glass is, especially where you don't see it. Paraphrase. Lipo was glas, Kant was glas. Miroslav Volop. God is 'n toespraak by 'n glaskateder op 'n verhoog van glas op 'n glasdag. Uit 'n glasboek gelees op 'n blad van glas op 'n glasvloer onder 'n glasdak. Die luidsprekers van glas, die woorde glas, alles glas, ook die glas. Plante, die gehoor, die interpretasies ook. Die verwysings, stopwoorde, hiate. Bovenal die hiate, glas. Die gapings, die krake, hoe breekbaar is glas. Veral waar jy dit nie sien nie. Thank you.
So I promise to be better next time, and I'm so much better. I now even have all the details. I'm running the €10 store. This CD by Jürgen Blackrock costs €10. See, oh, does this book, how much? 10? Oh, okay, right. All right, cool stuff. Then we have got a book called Home is Where the Mic Is. It features 24 poets who are primarily from the Word and Sound stage, who've performed, and some of their work is in here, featuring the CEO of Furakan, the Queen, Vuyelwa Maluleke. There we go. A forward by me, even though they spelled my name really wrong, but let's not act like I've got many books with a forward from me, so I'll take it, right? So this is for going for €8 up at the back. We've got 2 kinds of T-shirts with many different cuts and stuff. There's this one that you really want to get, so that's DExZA, to remind you of all the amazingness that you've seen today. Then there's the Word and Sound T-shirt. We really don't know when we'll be back in Germany, so you might want to get it right now, because we might not be invited back. And that's also going for €10. Then because, yo, guys, it's really cold here in Germany, hey? So you might want to, like, you know, prepare yourselves, although you guys are going into summer now. Anyway, you can, winter's still going to come after that summer, right? So there's Jürgen's sweaters, and they're going for €40. If I got these prices wrong, please do, it's like a little asterisk, like terms and conditions apply. The price might change when you get to the table, but I really hope it doesn't. So I did promise to be better, but apparently that was too late. I'm already fired from being MC, so this is the last time you're going to see me today. I'm going to hand over to the guy who's going to do the really official stuff, and that's Olad. But before that, I've got 2 performers I'm going to announce. The next performer who's coming up is really amazing. She is not only a vocalist, which is what you're going to hear today, but she's also an actress in South Africa's #1 leading comedy. She runs Word and Sounds Productions. She's actually our production manager. So backstage, she tells all the artists exactly what to do, and she tells them when their time is up and when to get off stage. So she's about to tell me that same thing right now. So I'm going to really hurry up. And she also runs our workshop. She's really, really amazing. Lwazilubanzi Mthembu. She's also going to be featuring someone who we've seen before, and that's Congo Allen. Thank you very much for listening to me and playing along with that energy exercise. That was really cool. So I'm going to give it up to Lwazilubanzi Mthembu, who's up next.
Hello, everybody. I'm incredibly nervous, so some smiles would help me out. Throw me a bone. For the first song that I'm going to do, I would like Vuyelwa to join me because she has a Don't act shocked now, like we didn't rehearse this. Yeah.
I have the red mic. Okay, there we go.
Alrighty then. So, I'm a lead vocalist in a band, and unfortunately, I couldn't bring my band over with me physically. So I have a backing track with my backing vocalist voice on it. So like, don't be shocked. I'm not like, I don't have superpowers or anything. It's my band. I needed them over for the love, you know. I'm ready. I haven't the audacity to ask you why. It's all a great calamity. We live in the lie, circling the drain in slow motion. The drain has no motion or emotion. Don't give your pearls to me. I am only a swine. Don't you know I will use them to wine and to die? Dark and twisted fantasy, futures held ransom by history, circling the drain in slow motion. The drain has no motion or emotion.
My mother's black is mine, a white only area, a horse staircase, a room in the back, a throat in the back. I am my mother's black. I do not show you the room inside me where everything is so damaged it is hoarse, where I am so ugly the mirror cracks into a throat to say it, cracks into an unhappy song. My black is too black, is a wide bone on fire, is an injured hammer, is a famous rope. My mouth is a room in the back. Every day I am waking up inside the throat of a dog. The dog is a white only area. I have to bark to get out.
Have you heard of this life and its lemons that thrive? How we've mastered the art of dancing on the live wire. How we've harbored our pain in sunflowers and wine, circling the drain in slow motion. The drain has no motion or emotion.
Every day I am waking up inside the throat of a dog. The dog is a white only area. I have to bark to get out. I have to sit to get out. My black is horse. My black is horse. My black is horse.
The next song I'm going to do is called Ice Cream, and this is my last song for tonight. And yeah, I've got Al Congo helping me out on this one. Pardon? You can dance. Feet like ice cream, and feet go up in the air. Feet like kites on a hot summer day. Feet like ice cream, and feet go up in the air. Feet like kites on a hot summer's day. Eyes like death scenes, and hands like jail cells. Love never heard like this before. Chivalry, the boogeyman, from open arms wrestling on the floor. No, 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 I do not want more chivalry. The boogeyman, from open arms wrestling on the floor. No, 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 I do not want more. No, no, I do not want more. Feet like ice cream, hands like jail cells, and low, 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 low. Feet like ice cream, and hands like jail cells, and low, 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 low. Uhulumeni ushiye bumnyameni bandla, ubuntu bambuthathwe nguwe. Sothemba bani qani sihlukumezo mandla, uhulumeni ushiye bumnyameni bandla, ubuntu bambuthathwe nguwe. boogeyman from open arms wrestling on the floor. No, 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 I do not want more. No, I do not want more. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for the smiles. Mwah!
Dalibor.
Congo, you a beast, man. Seriously. Do we have any hip-hop heads in the house, like, right now? I don't believe you, man. Do we have any hip-hop heads in the house right about now? It's my honor tonight to introduce two of the dopest MCs I know, personally. I don't know that many, but, like, you know what I'm saying? They're really, really fresh. But before I do that, I really have to, like, thank a few people who made this entire evening happening, because without them, this just wouldn't have happened. It's Nikolai Egelhoff and Kirsten Maas Albert from the Bell Foundation right here. Thank you very much for making this happen. And my boss, Isabel Ferrin-Aguirre, she, like, her energy, she made this happen with, like, her entire work, like, putting all the energy behind this project. So thank you, Isabel, for making this happen. So without further ado, this is her first time in Europe. This is her first time in Germany, obviously. Her name is Jürgen Blackrock, and yo, she just blew me away when I first heard her. She's amazing. So please, please put your hands together for Jürgen Blackrock right now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for the dope vibes. Big up to DExZA and everyone that's involved getting us out here. It's been fun. I'm gonna do a couple tracks with you guys. Yeah. Blindfolded when I swing blades, cursed version of Cronus. My theses find God in geometry like Archimedes. Trace my vanishing point, fill the hollow with light from lasers. Make the mind state change like cloud formations. As star patterns, split beams expose flaws in our time. Hidden complexes dematerialize. I'm silent bomb type, exit like Houdini. You couldn't see me with a microchip, but the tracker in each knee as I climb to find the highest peak. Fight the shadows of defeat. I'm Neo moving anti-clockwise till the cipher is complete. False prophets are the first to seek the shelter of cocoons like a newborn, retreating back into its mother's womb. Out of this world I search space like quantum physicists. Scale the mountain like Moses only to find out where the lizard lives. I crush imbeciles and elevate seers. My order silent mystics that levitate above fear. Colony of monks, who's the abbot here? Unplug the mind control device like system saboteur. I took self on an odyssey, low key like Odin seed. Language mathematical, the digits set the older seed. From the point of origin beyond the species after us. Checking 1-2 over the microphone abacus. I took self on an odyssey, low key like Odin seed. Language mathematical, the digits set the older seed. From the point of origin beyond the species after us. Checking 1-2, 1-2. To recognize the order inside organized chaos, I roll solo. Radiate out like the archetype of the logos. Stir the movement of the gods' heavenly steps. Lifespan preset, iconitis, the pretext. Moving targets, our crow armies. Convergent crowds of men, we're far from innocent. Mentally trained on busted tenements. Immune to pressures from religious sects. And stay fighting till our own dominant thoughts find a way to manifest and insulate the mind against lobotomized societies dribbling. The most traitorous turn on their siblings. Many milling for millions though the system's belittling. I honor family bonds like I'm Sicilian. Ape shit like Simeon. I grind elbows deep in the dirt with root fingers. Spinning optics, cloud the mind like mood swingers. I cast spells like spider webs. Used to rest my head on temple steps. Icicle rhymes upon my breath. Now I'm perfecting the method in the madness. Mountains out of anthills. My lungs pack cess. Vocals caught up in semantics. Imperial. Ears upon the great work of the master. Whose concepts and complex patterns like Venus fractures. I'm on an odyssey, low-key like Odin seed. Language mathematical, the digits set the older seed. From the point of origin beyond the species after us. Checking 1-2 over the microphone abacus. I took self on an odyssey, low-key like Odin seed. Language mathematical, the digits set the older seed. From the point of origin beyond the species after us. Checking 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, we stay checking. Hey yo, we checking 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, we stay checking. Peace to all the b-boys, MCs, graffiti artists, DJs. Peace to my crew. Love you. Everybody okay? Nice. All right. So I'm putting this guy under intense pressure. He just came here to rap. Now he has to play DJ, you know what I'm saying? It's fine. So let's do a few more. Black monolithic, sacred geometric solid. Philosopher's stone sways the Godhead melodic. When mankind's descent is no more logic. My aspirations skybound like steeples of the Gothic. immersed in hidden gnosis within scripture, seeing divine order, arranging life's events like sporting fixtures, from instinct the program's genetic, retracing treasure maps to distant lands, following an ancestry nomadic, fanatic secular thought left other selves vilified, our dual natures switching faces like the sign of Gemini, colonizing forces kept overriding paradigms, only to impose their own as righteous and wise, fighting for balance. Warriors should know their own minds. Many blind eyes have watched as urban powers centralize, as smog replaces air, urban thoughts become cancerous, with chemically medicated particles of dust, like catatonic patients on life support wasting away, and falling caustic showers of acid rain cause rust upon change, so none as slaves shall remain. I'm borderline insane as time stills again, and the remnants of our youth start fading with age. Rock upon rock, silence of the graves, destinations one way, driven by warmongers, and higher social classes being proven to live longer. See scientists from yonder test elite viral strains on Homo sapiens that only become stronger. Diseases for different income brackets. The medical business is booming like skyrockets on cash caskets to distant planets, like holographic baskets, bodies wrapped up in astral material blankets, flying unidentified as black objects in a dark place, exposed when Luna shows her face. The vastness of space suffocates like aggravated asthma, and barefooted children with lead in their plasma observe the upgrade from broomstick flight patterns, equinox and rural daymares, and nighttime chatterboxes. Clumsy hands clatter forks and sharp knives scatter oxen and scream shatter doctrine. Can I get a hip hop? Can I get a hip hop? Can I get a hip hop? We're keeping it live, yo. So I'm gonna keep this shit, the set mad short. So we're gonna keep it mad short. Do one more track for you guys. You know, there's drinks in the back, there's stuff being sold. Get yourself some. We've got another dope artist coming through after me.
So, what's the next track? Yeah, we just changed the set. That's the thing, and the tracks are not named, so we have to find out. So you get a teaser of all the beats she has. At the same time. Okay, is it this one?
No, it's not the one.
Okay, is it this one?
What does music feel like? No, it's not.
Oh, but I like this one.
But
it's okay. You sure? Because I like it. Okay. What about this one? This one?
Thank you, Amewu. Oh, great. Yo. So we're gonna do this one last track with you guys. You can find a whole bunch of them tracks on the CD if you wanna get it. Hit us up on YouTube, on the Facebook, blah, 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 blah. Black rocks, that razor sharp diamond that cuts down the hardest and throws words like ninja stars and shatters the target. Warrior mystic, ballistic with the shape-shift tactics. Master the matrix like magicians pulling hat tricks. Watch me go ape shit on monkey ass rap fanatics. Expose my soul's character as a warmongering addict that rose from misquoted paragraphs and faded photographs and carry a battle axe inside the anorak. Now the slightest provocation will get these arms swinging and separate the body and spirit through blood spilling. Blind assassin like Father Time with an allusion to light. I'm consumed by the dark side of life and wield power over strife. Energized like chakra threads, black widows, spinning tails, heads caught in a web. The art of war is like facing ghosts on haunted nights. Just don't give yourself away like illiterate hands on dotted lines. Rather, call me to service. Call me to service, cause life is a journey and the point's to find your purpose. Call me to service. Entire universe is waiting to exhale if you'll just look beneath the surface. Call me to service, master, call me to service, cause life is a journey and the point's to find your purpose. Call me to service. Entire universe is waiting to exhale if you'll just look beneath the surface.
1, 2, 3.
The fighter stays strapped, not with gats and bats, but with the swiftness of the mental to deflect any attack from the seed of its intent. Chaotic characteristics, caricatures of the somber I create while others mimic. The beauty of destruction with you get notions intrinsic. My scripts are whimsical spells spelled out in a wish list. The life provider, the soul survivor, keeps eyes on the road, ignoring backseat drivers that wanna sever this bond on which I depend. See me meditating, thinking that it's time that I spend making the rules of this reality bend. just a little bit. The thought patterns formless, you just can't figure it. When black clouds gather, can't see the silver lining, but I'm the type to ride a bolt to lightning and survive it. Shouting in spirit, like the rhymes I write are riots, expressing gratitude and hidden prayers to the highest. Call me to service, call me to service, cause life is a journey and the point's to find your purpose. Call me to service, entire universe is waiting to exhale if you'll just look beneath the surface. Call me to service, master, call me to service, cause life is a journey and the point's to find your purpose. Call me to service, entire universe is waiting to exhale if you'll just look beneath the surface. Peace and love, y'all, I'm out.
Okay, should I rap on this beat? No, I don't have anything, sorry. So, no pressure? Okay. So the thing with Eugen is, I'm really happy that she's here because I've been getting on nerves of the people organizing the whole thing to get her here. I've known her music before I went to South Africa because I have a friend and he somehow, I don't know how he found the music, but he knew about it, and when he heard that I'm going there, he told me to listen to this. And then coincidentally, I met her at a concert there, and yeah, got even more on their nerves then, and now she's here. So I'm yeah. No. So for me, it really means much to me that she's here and that she's able to perform here in Berlin. I just want people to check out the music, because that's what I always feel like when I hear great music. So with me, I'm a little bit sick, so I'm just gonna rap a little bit. Oh yeah, that's why I said it. And so let's play some sad songs. Maybe you remember it. Es gibt für all das Leid schon längst Beweise und Begriffe, doch leider tun wir meistens, als ob keiner davon wüsste. Wir leben in einer Scheinwelt voller Kompromisse. Schreib deine Ideale auf, dann schreib sie langsam von der Liste. In die Zukunft schauen ist wie durch ein Objektiv zu sehen. Fokus auf den Endlichen, fürs Foto vor dem Spiegel stehen. ESO-Bücher sagen, du sollst einfach auf dein Ziel zu gehen. Der Arzt sagt, wenn du krank bist, brauchst du nur die Medizin zu nehmen. Alles viel zu schön, um wahr zu sein, so wie der Sonnenstrahl, der auf den Ölfleck auf der Straße scheint. Wer bezahlt den Regenwald und was für die Natur mit Geld? Ein reicher Mann mit Öl an den Händen, der unsere Zukunft hält. Ey, du hast vor viele, gib mal was von deinen Waffen ab. Und hör auf mich zu hassen, denn ich hasse das. Was ist mit dem roten Faden, wo ist der Zusammenhang? Keine Ahnung, sieh dir doch selbst das große Ganze an. So treib ich vor mich hin und sprech dabei mein Mantra. Es hat alles seinen Sinn. Alles halb so schlimm, du atmest noch auf, wenn du bis zum Hals in Scheiße schwimmst. So treib ich vor mich hin und sprech dabei mein Mantra. Es hat alles seinen Sinn. Alles halb so schlimm, du atmest noch auf, wenn du bis zum Hals in Scheiße schwimmst. Wenn alles seinen Sinn hat, warum haben wir dann 5? Und was von dem, was all die Stimmen gerade sagen, stimmt? Was hast du dir, als dein erster Tag begann, gewünscht? Und was wünschst du dir jetzt so, wenn der nächste Tag beginnt? Fragen stellen ist toll, wenn es einen wirklich interessiert. Antworten enttäuschen oft und wirken kompliziert. Die Wahrheit darf nicht wahr sein, deshalb wird sie kontrolliert. Von wem? Von jedem, der es versucht, vielleicht sogar von dir. Wie groß ist dein Zahnrad im Verdrängungsmechanismus? Hältst du manchmal an oder läufst du immer wie geschmiert? Wie viel Liebe liegt noch in den Händen des Zynismus? Und was passiert, wenn er die letzte Liebe noch verliert? Kinder kommen auf die Welt und finden vor, was wir gebaut haben, werden eingegliedert und müssen es mit uns ausbaden. Du schimpfst jetzt mit, egal ob du willst oder nicht, und wartest, bis dein Wille mit der Welt verschmilzt oder bricht. So treib ich vor mich hin und sprech dabei mein Mantra. Es hat alles seinen Sinn. Alles halb so schlimm, du atmest noch auf, wenn du bis zum Hals in Scheiße schwimmst. So treib ich vor mich hin und sprech dabei mein Mantra. Es hat alles seinen Sinn. Alles halb so schlimm, du atmest noch auf, wenn du bis zum Hals in Scheiße schwimmst. Vielen Dank. Also das war die nette Musik. Ich schreibe auch gerade so ein paar neuere Sachen, so, die mehr so dem Zeitgeist entsprechen. Eigentlich das auch so ein bisschen. Translate? Okay, I translate for you. That was one of the nicest songs. So, and I'm currently writing some stuff that's more like zeitgeisty. Like you making a new language, a translation language. Oh, what? Und ja, vielleicht so ein bisschen so halbfertige Sachen auch machen. So kurzes halbes A Cappella so vielleicht. Mal sehen, wie weit ich komme. Ich schleuste mich ins Land in dem Hoden meines Vaters. So kam ich unerkannt durch die Tore von Germania. Durch Andersartigkeit für den Kampf prädestiniert. Und ich halte so lange dagegen, bis das Land sich integriert. Ich habe einen deutschen Pass, darauf haben sie mir den Adler in Gold geparkt. Was bedeutet das? Das bedeutet, ich bin Teil des deutschen Staats, egal ob es den Leuten passt. Ich esse euer Essen, trinke euer Wasser, atme die Luft und habe Sex mit Menschen. Nehme den Wohnraum, genieße den Wohlstand, für die Toiletten hier mit Exkrementen. Der Samen des kulturellen Zerfalls. Ich bin es, das Ende vom Weiß, das Endprodukt der geschändeten Rasse. Egal wo ich bin, sie erkennen es gleich. Ich denke, das reicht. So. Okay. Nee, no push-ups today, I'm sick. Du willst etwas Neues, aber ich bin noch nicht so weit. Ich lebe mir die Zeit, auch wenn dann noch wenig davon bleibt. Ich habe viel gelesen, viele Gegenden bereicht. Siehst du schreiben, doch ich warte auf mein Leben, bis du schreibst. Ich mache, was ich will, ich sehe keine Regenweiten breit. Sehe die anderen und laufe in ihren Käfige vorbei. Die Türen stehen offen, doch sie bewegen sich hinein. Wenn sie es weitermachen, wird es ewig noch sein. Mal Befehl laut jeden auf jeder Ebene befreien. Für Verliebte versuche ich durch den Leben durchzuschreien. Wenn man mich hier klebt, werde ich schreien. Ich studiere alle Fehler und dann präge ich sie mir ein. Ich werde klug, aber mein Schädel ist zu kleiner. Wenn du Scheiße in die Welt setzt, trete ich dich rein. Ich habe Bessere zu tun, als auf Gerede reinzufallen. Kein Interesse an dem Kampf, denn ich verstehe meine Feind. Ja, ich liebe meine Feind, Wenn du meine Musik aus der Kette Frieden in dir ein. Ich lerne viel, meine Perspektiven mitzuteilen. Wenn du eine interessant hast, beziehst sie mit ein. Du kannst nichts daraus ziehen, da ziehst sie nicht rein. Ich stecke währenddessen weiter Liebe ins Design. Ich sehe die Details und sehen sie gedeihen. Sie erzählen von Beeilen, doch ich chille einfach, denn ich mache Rap, jetzt ist tot. Mir bleibt noch viel Zeit für das Texten von Strophen. Ich mache mir keinen Stress, denn ich habe keinen Chef. Wenn ich lang genug suche, werden Schätze gehoben. Und ich mache Rap, jetzt ist tot. Verwechsel mich nicht mit dem Rest der Idioten. Ich sammle meine Meinung, trete in Erscheinung und bilde mit Rhythmen im Rücken perfekte Symbios. Und ich mache Rap, jetzt ist tot. Mehr als ein Image und mehr als ein Slogan. Ob Freude, ob Schmerz, hat es trägt seine Wert, jedes Werk wie ein Golem aus Erde mit Odem. Und ich mache Rap, jetzt ist tot. Ein Glaube mit wechselnden 16 Geburten. Rap, Religion, Zeiten der Fließband, dabei bleib ich frei, feste Wurzel devoten. Charlie Hebdo, Boko Haram, Guantanamo, Drohnenalarm, Grenzen und Zoneneroberungskampf, Emigration bis in große Distanz, Demonstrationen, der Slogan ist Angst. Wo sie herkommen, ist der Boden verbrannt. Die Anwohner schreien, sie bedrohen das Land und dann zündet man ihre Wohnungen an. Scheiße, das ist Rap, falsches Thema. Politik und Rap, man nervt nicht. Ja, geht klar, ist auch nicht viel mehr als ein Battle mit Gegnern. Ich bette mit Rappern und bette mit Fehlern. Stell dich ins Video, Rap scheiße und erzähl in Interviews dann, man macht sowas nicht. Du bist zu feige, eine Meinung zu äußern und ich hab deshalb nur Verachtung für dich. Edit to 10, Delivery 2, beschränkte Themen, Hauptsache Kiffen dabei. Wenn man bedenkt, wie tief das Niveau ist, dann bist du vielleicht nur ein bisschen zu high. Ihr kommt und die geht und die Songs, die entstehen, sind so wenig von Bedeutung wie der Fame, den ihr wollt. Sie erzählen von Erfolg, manche gehen damit Gold, eine Seele voller Toys, doch ich kille einfach, denn ich mache Rap, bis sie tot sind. Mir bleibt noch viel Zeit für das Sex von Schluck. Ich mach mir keinen Stress, denn ich habe keinen Chef, wenn ich lang genug suche, werden Schätze gehoben. Und ich mache Rap, bis sie tot sind. Verwechsel mich nicht mit dem Rest der Idioten. Ich sammle meine Meinung, trete in Erscheinung und bilde mit Rhythmen im Rücken perfekte Symbios. Und ich mache Rap, bis sie tot sind. Mehr als ein Image und mehr als ein Slogan. Ob Freude, ob Schmerz, hat es trägt seine Wert, jedes Werk wie ein Golem aus Erde mit Odem. Und ich mache Rap, bis sie tot sind. Ein Glaube mit wechselnden 16 Geboten. Rap, Religion, Zeiten der Fließband, dabei bleib ich frei, feste Wurzel im Boden. Vielen Dank. Macht nochmal Lärm für alle Leute, die hier am Start waren, alle Leute, die involviert waren. Ich weiß nicht, ob es noch so abschließende Worte gibt oder sowas.
I just wanted to say this is just the beginning. We'll be at Literaturwerkstatt tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We'll be on Friday we'll be at Butterhandlung at 8:30. That's in Friedrichshain. And then on Saturday we'll be at Café Wendel in Friedrich sein. Schlesisches Tor at like starting at 10 o'clock, so that's it.
And on Sunday, Jugend will perform at the C-Theater at Poetry Meets Hip Hop. Don't forget that.
Thanks, this has been DExZA. Give it up to the artists, give it up for yourselves, and we'll see you around. Thank you very much.